Hello there, everybody. It is Candace Spears. Welcome to Ambition, Honey, and Hustle. All right, so today we are going to talk about living for the weekend and honestly, how to just stop doing it. Because our time is too precious. Why are we wasting it waiting for the weekend? So let's talk about that when we come back from the theme song. So the big question is this: how do we ambitious professionals avoid the slow-moving career, take control of our time, and get paid for two things? Doing what excites us and making an impact bigger than anyone ever thought was possible. That is the question, and this podcast has the answers. My name is Candace Spears, and welcome to Ambition, Honey, and Hustle. A few Fridays ago, I was leaving out of the office and I saw a colleague of mine. And this colleague of mine he's also very ambitious professional. He's got bigger than life aspirations and things that he wants to pursue outside of what he does today. And he's working his way towards it. I saw him and we both looked at each other with this sort of tired expression and just said, "Oh my goodness. Thank God it's Friday. Like, happy Friday. Thank God the weekend is here." And after he said that, I took a quick pause and I said to him, you know what? One day we will never, ever say this again. We will never say this again because we will be doing the thing where we get lost in what day of the week it is. We don't know if it's Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, because you are constantly doing things that you are passionate about, that you love, and that time doesn't necessarily matter. And so what occurred to me is anytime, and I'm sure, you listening may be just as guilty as I or the next person, this whole concept and idea of living for the weekend. Can't wait till the weekend gets here. When the weekend gets here, it's the ultimate freedom. It's this, it's that. I can do everything I want to do and all this other good stuff. And really what's happening in that is while we're living for the weekend, it's a clear sign that we're not spending enough time during the rest of our waking hours, during the rest of our given time on this earth or during the week, doing enough of the things that really do fulfill us and that really do drive us and that we have passion for. So I've got 3 tips I want you to walk away with in terms of just how do we just say goodbye to this whole concept of living for the weekend. And I can't wait for it to be Friday. Thank God it's Friday and all this other stuff. The first one is we have got to get super clear on figuring out what it is that excites you. What is it that fulfills you? What is it that you want to spend a significant portion of your time doing? What's the impact that you want to make? Figuring that out is the starting point. So getting from there, the next piece is taking a path towards it. So if I know what it is I want to do, what is my path and what does my plan look like towards getting there? The third piece is once I have a plan, it's time to get into action. Too often we come up with this plan and this idea of, I'm going to do this in the next year. I'm going to do this in the next 6 months. In 2 years, I'll be here. But we fail to put the action behind it. So once you've moved from the plan, what is the action that you have? What's the next thing that you're going to do? Day 1, you're in day 0. So day 1, what does it look like? What are the new routines that you build in every day towards that path? Gotta take action if you want to say goodbye to living to the weekend and goodbye to saying, Friday, the party now begins. So with these 3 tips in mind, and I tell you, I take these with me every day, which is why the alarm goes off at 4:45 in the morning. The excitement and all that stuff happens. The action happens. So you got to put a plan in action. You got to know what the plan is. You got to know what that fulfilling thing is that you want to be doing. That's your ultimate start point. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm working through something that's going to be available really soon. And there's been a lot of people asking about it, called the Fulfilling Career Roadmap, that helps you lay out that plan. But it starts with that ultimate impact. It's what is the thing that I'm trying to do, and how do I make the plan every day, week by week, to get there? What's the opportunity I need to chase? What's the person I need to connect with? That type of thing. It begins to get you into action. So take these three things away today, and I want you to start putting it into practice today. So come along on this journey with me and say goodbye to living for the weekend. It's time to be done with that. So have a great day. Have a great evening. Whatever time of day it is, have a good one. Thanks for listening. If you haven't already, subscribe, share, follow, leave us a review, whatever other cool thing you could do it to this podcast so we can make sure that we stay connected. And I look forward to talking to you again very soon.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.